You've been told collagen rebuilds your skin and joints. That's only half true, because unless you pair it with the right nutrient and take it before the one window where it actually works, you're just sipping on overpriced hype. I've reviewed the science, tested the methods, and one thing became clear. The results only showed up when I changed 3 things. So in this video, I'll show you exactly what to take, how to take it, and when to take it, so your body actually puts that collagen to work where you need it the most. Now, let's kick it off with the part that can actually backfire if you get it wrong, the source. So, think your collagen supplement is actually helping? Well, if it's made from bones, it might be doing the complete opposite. Let's start with what most people don't realize. Not all collagen is safe, even if it's labeled clean or grass-fed. So when companies make collagen out of boiled bones, like in bone broth, or cheap beef collagen, you're not just getting peptides, you're potentially getting residue your body never even asked for. And here's how it works behind the scene. When animals are exposed to environmental toxins, those toxins don't float around forever. They get stored. So when bones are broken down to extract collagen, the heavy metals stored in those vaults can leach into the final product. And no, it's not always shown on the label, since companies aren't required to test for every contaminant, so you wouldn't even know it's in there in the first place. But there's a fix, and it's quite simple. Just stick to collagen sourced from skin. That means looking for keywords like bovine hide or fish skin collagen peptides on the label. These are the same forms used in actual research, which are hydrolyzed collagen peptides, and not bone broth that was being thrown around by health influencers at one point in time. These collagen peptides are considered to be super effective and shown to work when dosed and timed right. Another key point is that skin also doesn't store metals like bone does, which means your supplement is more likely to be cleaner and safe. Plus, skin-sourced collagen naturally delivers more of the type 1 and type 3 peptides your body uses for joints, ligaments, and overall skin elasticity. So when you switch to skin-derived collagen, you're not just avoiding heavy metals. You're giving your body better building blocks in a form it can actually use. And that one change, it's the difference between throwing money down the drain and actually seeing results. But even with the cleanest, most bioavailable collagen in your cabinet, it still won't do much unless you pair it with the one vitamin your body absolutely needs to make it work. And that vitamin is vitamin C. It's kind of like slamming pre-workout and then sitting in traffic. Your body's itching to lift, but you're stuck behind the wheel and feeling that surge of energy go to waste. Now, vitamin C isn't just nice to have. It's required to activate the enzymes that link collagen's amino acids together. Specifically, your body needs it to drive hydroxylation, a fancy word for modifying proline and lysine so that your collagen chains can actually form. Now, most people think, I'm not deficient, I'm not getting scurvy, so I'm good. But there's a big difference between having enough vitamin C to survive and having enough to optimize collagen production, especially if you're training, recovering from an injury, or trying to reverse skin aging and wrinkles. Think of it like this. Taking collagen without vitamin C is like shipping raw ingredients to a construction site, except no one's on site to actually build. You've got the bricks, but no crew, no tools, no progress. So the simple fix, take your collagen with 200 to 250 milligrams of vitamin C, ideally in the same shake or capsule stack. And no, you don't need anything fancy. Just ascorbic acid, the exact form used in clinical studies. That's what helped boost collagen synthesis in real-world human trials. So when you combine both at the right time, your body doesn't just absorb collagen, it builds with it. You get more connective tissue repair, better skin elasticity, and stronger joints from the same dose, just because the spark plug was finally there to fire the engine. But even if your stack is perfect, most people still get stuck on this next part, which is the label hype around type 1, type 2, and type 3 collagen. And here's why none of that matters once it hits your stomach. Type 1 for skin, type 2 for joints, type 3 for flexibility. But here's the reality. Your stomach doesn't care. It doesn't read labels. It just breaks everything down. When you take collagen, it doesn't just float around through your body in perfect little type 1 fibers and magically land on your skin. No. What actually happens is that your digestive system breaks it down into individual amino acids, primarily glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. From there, your body uses those raw materials wherever they're needed, whether that's building ligaments, healing your gut lining, or supporting your skin structure. It's not about what type you take. It's about the amino acid availability once digested. So don't waste time or money chasing collagen powders that promise a specific type. Instead, focus on total amino acid density, especially high glycine content, which is what your body actually uses. And remember, you're not just absorbing collagen whole, you're absorbing absorbing building blocks. And the source, like we covered earlier, matters a whole lot more than just the type. So once you stop worrying about types and start focusing on real sourcing and timing, your results actually show up. You're no longer paying for flashy marketing, you're fueling your body with what it can actually use to repair, rebuild, and restore. Now that your collagen stack is finally dialed in, let's talk about timing. Because taking it after a workout, it might be a little too late. Now, most people think timing doesn't matter. Just take it whenever and your body will figure it out. But when it comes to connective tissue, like your joints, tendons, ligaments, timing is everything. These tissues don't get a rich blood supply, so they rely on something else to absorb nutrients, movement. And here's the science behind it. When you stretch or compress a tendon or ligament, you're actually squeezing fluid out of the tissue. And when that tissue relaxes afterwards, it acts like a sponge, pulling in new fluid from the surrounding areas. So now, if you've got collagen peptides and vitamin C circulating in your bloodstream during that window, your body starts pulling in raw materials right when it's primed to use them. But if you take collagen after the workout, the loading has already happened and the window's already closed. And that's why the sweet spot is 30 to 60 minutes before your training session, especially if your sessions include jumping, lifting, or any movements that loads connective tissue. You want those amino acids peaking in your bloodstream right as your joints and ligaments are getting stressed, because that's the moment they're most receptive to repair. So when you hit this window, your collagen stack becomes way more than just a supplement. It becomes a targeted recovery tool. You're not just flooding your system and hoping for the best. You're feeding your joints and soft tissue exactly when they're asking for it. So now you've got the source, the stack, and the timing. And if you dialed in just those three things, you're already ahead of 90% of the people that are already taking collagen. Here's the bottom line. Collagen isn't just some magic dust, it's a system. But when you get the source right, pair it with the right nutrient, and time it before movement, your body actually knows where to rebuild. So if this video changed the way you think about collagen, or exposed some BS you didn't see coming, hit that subscribe button and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Till next time.